All right, so we are going to first unlock this. All right, so we're going to take a look at a few things here. So um, let's pull up. So the first thing that I want to go over is how I track things when it seems more complicated than just searching something, right? So let's go ahead and for example, let's just start with today, okay? So now typically when you go somewhere, let's say you're gonna go to In-N-Out and you're gonna search, In-N-Out, cheeseburger, okay? Now that's fine. Like there's a check mark there, the green check mark, right? You have 27 grams of fat and 22 protein, 39 carb. That all is accurate because they provide that on their website. Now, let's say you're getting something like the cheeseburger without the spread and maybe, two patties or something, and you try to search that, you're not going to find what you're looking for. Like, let's see what happens. Let's just type it in. Extra patty. Okay. Okay. Well, we're not getting. You see, it's just like it can be confusing. So instead, what I like to do is I like to search it by individual ingredient. Okay. So my items will already kind of show up here. So like I've already searched these out by searching In-N-Out meat patty only. So like patty, I'll just start from the beginning only. So what this does, here it is. Now I got the exact calories information for the patty. So I'm gonna get let's build a cheeseburger with no spread. Okay, so now what ingredients are there in there? We have the buns, we have the patty, we have the slice of cheese, and then the lettuce and the tomato is not gonna have it's not gonna have significant enough calories to even bother tracking it. If I was gonna have spread, I would search spread, but I'm not getting spread. I'm getting ketchup and mustard instead. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one patty. Okay, it's in there, and then same thing. I'm just gonna sub out cheese only, right? And my cheese slice is already there because I've searched this. And then I'm gonna search out buns. Okay, and there they are. So I add those in, and whoops, because we already had some in here. So let's just delete all that. Yes, I fries today. Okay. And also, anybody who's like, "Oh, In-N-Out's fries suck," In-N-Out is the only place that always has a line, and inside is always full. So their fries are good. Okay. Now, now you can see now I got a cheeseburger here. It's just split up into components. Okay. So something that I can do, okay, because I'll do this frequently. Wait a minute. We only got one slice of cheese. See, because it automatically knows what my numbers are, so it had it figured out already. So now you see, without the spread, okay, my cheeseburger is 340 calories, 20 protein, 16 fat, 28 carb. Okay, I can save this as a meal. Okay, and I'm gonna say this is a cheese In-N-Out cheeseburger, no spread. Okay, there we go. And now I save it, and now it's in there. So from now on, this makes it kind of easy. Let's just delete these and then add it back. So I go to my meals, and here we have my In-N-Out cheeseburger. Boom. Excuse me. And since I actually ate 2 cheeseburgers, so we're gonna go back and add another meal here, and then add a second one, and so now we're good to go. I actually also ate fries, so I'm gonna add the In-N-Out fries, and now we're good to go. But you see how I break it down by individual thing to make it easier, and for all places you can do that. Now we're gonna do the same thing with like foods that you might aren't from someplace. Okay, maybe you're sharing food with family or whatever. You're like, how am I gonna come up with? Oh, so I made cod soup. So I'm like, how am I gonna come up with the macros or calories for cod soup, right? So what options do I have? I could click in here and go search cod soup, and I don't know if this is accurate. I don't know how much a bowl is. What if I have a small bowl? What if I have a giant bowl? Which bowl is it? So it's gonna be tough. So now this is just cod fillets. Like, there's no way of me to know how many calories I'm actually eating. So the way that I would do this is I would first search cod. Okay, so I know that this is accurate. Google and search cod nutritional information. And here we go. So 231 grams. So we're going to make this simple and go to 100 grams. 100 grams is 0.7 fat, 18 protein, 0 carb. Cool. I'll go back here. That doesn't look right. Let's keep looking. Codfish. Nope, check that one. Oh, actually, so this one looks to be the most accurate. So it's 0.7 instead of 0.8, and I'm fine with that. That's okay. So I know that. So now I add in the cod. Okay. I add in. So now, what did my cod soup also have? So it had olive oil that was used to cook or saute, and so that's accurate. Okay. And then, and by the way, so like something to notice, like if you look at the nutritional information for oils, fats, butters, things like that, you'll notice that 1 tablespoon is about 14 grams, like across the board. Same thing goes for like rich sauces, like mayonnaise and things like that. These are the types of things you learn when you start to track, and you know how many, and you can see how many calories there are here. Okay, so we had fish, olive oil, then there was water, no calories there. There was salt and so on. Like the salt has no calories, obviously. I had 2 tomatoes, so if I wanted to, I could be like, okay, let's see, just to see how many calories there are. So like, one entire tomato has 35 calories. Okay. Um, I'm just not even gonna put that in here because I put 2 tomatoes in the whole thing, and then I'll probably end up eating that several times. Okay, so we got what else? There was potatoes. So let's see the. And so this is accurate, but I like to measure it by weight. So I know in that cod soup I put, I think I put 280 grams. So 2.8 times 100, 280. So that's how much is in the whole thing, okay? And it made like a giant pot. So, and the fish was actually like, if I do my math correctly, I believe it was 1.7 pounds. That's going to be doing some quick mathematics. That's 27 ounces, and then there's about 28 grams in each ounce, so 756 ounces of fish. Okay, I mean 756 grams. So 7.5. We'll just leave that. And then what else? There was onions, no calories there. Cilantro, no calories there. Garlic, no calories there, and that's it. So now I come back and I can say, like, this is the amount of calories in that entire soup. My 615 for the fish, 120 for the olive oil, 308 for the potatoes. I can divide this up based on like how much of that soup am I eating. Maybe it's going to take me 8 servings to eat that whole thing. So I can just divide that up by 8, right? So just to make it numbers easy, let's say it's actually 7.5, right? Servings. So I'll just go to 1, and this turns into like nothing, 120, or it'll turn into like what's it called? What do we got here? We had 2 tablespoons, so that's 240 divided by 7 is 240 divided by 7. Mathematics. So 34. So 34 calories. Like, again, that's like nothing. So we'll say quarter. And same thing for the potatoes. We have 280 divided by 7, 40. So we got 40 grams. So that's 0.4 right there. And so like you see how I can do that, and now I have my calories tracked. So the point is, like, whenever you are eating something, it's easier a lot of times to break it down by ingredients, and it makes it's a easier way to input and track. Okay, so that's just something that I use to track a lot of things. So if that makes sense, or if that's helpful, let me know. Comment, send me or like the video, and if you have other questions, go on Instagram and ask. That's where I am at. That's where you will find me, and send me a DM, and I will talk to you guys next time.